Hey everyone, it's George from Blockchain DXB and today is the 29th of October 2025. And in the month of October, guys, this might just be one of the most pivotal dates. Because what's going to happen, guys, is the Federal Reserve Board Chair Jerome Powell, along with his committee members from the FOMC, they will be making a decision whether to keep the interest rate, reduce the interest rate, or increase it. And the impact of this news, guys, will definitely have massive consequences, not just for the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, but also for the stock market world. And you can make an argument it does make an impact at geopolitical peace as well. Because if you truly find out the notorious history as to why the Federal Reserve Board was created, guys, you would be absolutely surprised. Because of the Federal Reserve Board or central banks all over the world, there has been more harm done to humanity than actually making an equal playing field for everyone. And as a matter of fact, guys, you can also make an argument because of the central bank in 1940s. There was massive depression in Germany, and that did actually give rise to Adolf Hitler, isn't it? Now, roughly around 6 months ago, guys, in the Blockchain DXB podcast, I talked about the benefits of completely abolishing the Federal Reserve Board. Now, according to me, guys, the only person who has the guts to go and do that is President Donald Trump. But he does require support from Congress, isn't it? Now, going back to the world of cryptocurrencies, guys, the announcement today will definitely have massive impact. Now, based on my understanding, guys, there is a very high chance that the Federal Reserve Board most likely will be reducing the interest rate by 25 basis points. Now, if that thing happens, it'll definitely be great for the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Now, look, guys, because of this particular news, a lot of notorious traders in Wales, they are the ones who heavily manipulate the prices, isn't it? And because of that, guys, if you look at the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, it has marginally fallen down since the last 24 hours, isn't it? And here's the thing, guys, if you look at ETF-related information, there are staggering inflows of $312 million, which just means, guys, the investor confidence is definitely picking up pace, isn't it? So according to me, guys, after the FOMC announcement, there is definitely a very high chance for the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies to pump up. But look, guys, whatever I'm saying is definitely not financial advice. Make sure you go and do your own research. Now, we'll definitely go and touch base on all of these things. And in the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency world, guys, President Donald Trump is definitely making quite a lot of news, isn't it? As a matter of fact, guys, the next news I'm going to be talking about is also connected to his company. And that is the Trump Media Group, guys. And here's the thing, guys. They have actually partnered with Crypto.com. And they're launching the world's first social media platform that is offering prediction markets. So we'll definitely go and discuss the importance of this news. Because with this prediction markets, guys, users will now be able to trade on outcomes of political, economical as well as sports events. So we'll definitely go and touch base on the importance of this news. Now, roughly around 2 months ago, guys, I did talk about Trump Media Group investing heavily in Crypto.com, isn't it? And that was more connected to the token of Crypto.com, that is Kronos. So we'll definitely go and discuss the importance of this news. And look, as President Donald Trump last night did actually post via Truth Social that he's meeting the Prime Minister of Japan. And the next news, guys, I'm going to be talking about is connected to Japan. And looks like they're launching the country's first yen-backed stablecoin. Really interesting news, isn't it? And look, guys, I do feel that the fintech companies in Japan is definitely inspired by what the US is doing. And this is more connected to Genius Act in US that tackles everything to do with stablecoins, isn't it? So what I'll do, guys, in today's episode, I'll go and discuss what this news is all about. And I'll also go and share some intricate details regarding the stablecoins. And I'll go and discuss if there is any specific limit you can have in the wallet. And if there is any amount that you can go and spend using the stablecoin in Japan. Really interesting development. As a matter of fact, guys, the next news I'm going to be talking about is an interesting development as well. And this is connected to Solana, guys. And the news, guys, is that Bitwise's Solana stake ETF with the ticker symbol of BSOL has successfully launched. And here's the thing, guys. They have a staggering inflows of $223 million. Now, this volume definitely signals some really strong institutional demand, isn't it? So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss what this news is all about. Now, one of the reasons why this news is important is because the Security and Exchange Commission under the Trump administration, guys, they have launched new guidelines clarifying certain proof-of-stake activities, and they have clearly made differentiation between securities. And this clarity, guys, definitely boosts confidence in the cryptocurrency space, isn't it? So we'll definitely go ahead and explore what this news is all about. So we have quite a lot of interesting things to cover, guys, in today's episode. And like we do in every Blockchain DXB podcast, we will be looking at 2 news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. Now, both the news, guys, are connected to artificial intelligence. The first one, guys, is from the beautiful Emirate of Dubai. And the Dubai Emirati Media Forum, guys, they heavily explore the future of creativity, identity and artificial intelligence. And the CEO of Dubai Future Foundation, guys, he was also present at this event. And what I really like, guys, is he actually said that we should be viewing artificial intelligence as an everyday companion and not as a distant threat. And at the same time, guys, he's also urging media professionals to adapt to this new reality. So really important news, isn't it? So we'll definitely go ahead and take a deep dive into this. Now the next news, guys, is all the way from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And check this out, guys. Aramco, which is an absolutely giant company, they have decided to acquire minority stake in Saudi Arabia's air company, that is Humane. This, to be honest, guys, is definitely interesting news, isn't it? So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss the importance of this news. But it's important to remember, guys, Saudi Arabia's public investment fund will still remain the majority owner of Humane. Really interesting news, isn't it? So look, guys, we have got a lot of interesting things to cover in today's episode. Let's get started with it right away. Hey everyone, this episode is powered by a new sponsor, that is Amana. And they are the region's first and fastest growing regulated all-in-one trading and investing app. So look, guys, whether you're looking into invest in US stocks like Apple or Tesla, or mega giants like ADNOC or Salik, Amana puts the financial markets on your fingertips. It includes gold, foreign exchange, ETFs, futures, commodities, and guess what, guys? They have over 375 cryptocurrencies, and this makes them the biggest crypto selection in the region. Now for the Blockchain DXB listeners, guys, if you want to go and build long-term wealth without thinking about it every day, explore Amana's pre-built auto investment plans, and all you have to do is set your monthly budget, choose your preferred asset category, and let Amana automate the investing for you. Zero fees, zero lockups, 100% customizable. And here's the thing, guys, funding your account is easier than ever. You can fund your account with Apple Pay, Google Pay, credit cards, instant bank deposits, and even crypto wallets. No friction and no hassles. And the best part is, guys, let's say if you need support, you would absolutely love Amana for this, because they offer 24/6 human customer service, as well as a personalized sales support, real people, real help, and the customer support is in English as well as in Arabic. And for the Blockchain DXB listener and community, guys, I do have something really exclusive for you. What you can do is register with Amana using the code Blockchain DXB, or you can also use the link that is in the show notes below. And here's the best part, guys. Once you register, fund your account with a minimum of $100 and at least go ahead and make one trade, and then you'll receive a $100 trading bonus credit to your account the following month. But look, guys, it's real important to note, the bonus is non-withdrawable. It is there to help you trade and learn. So look, guys, if you're looking for a transparent, powerful and easy to use app, that's Amana for you. So what are you waiting for, guys? Download the app now, or you can also visit the website, that is amana.app, and don't forget to use the code Blockchain DXB. And Amana, guys, is all markets one app. Next, guys, I'm happy to announce that Blockchain DXB is the official media partner with one of the OGs in the cryptocurrency and blockchain event space, and that is Blockchain Futuristic Conference taking place in Florida this year, as well as ETH Women taking place simultaneously. And trust me, guys, this is an event that you don't want to miss, isn't it? Because for the very first time, North America's most immersive Web3 event is heading to the United States of America, and the Blockchain Futurist Conference and ETH Women event is actually taking place between the 5th and 6th of November. And the location is absolutely stunning, guys. It is taking place at Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock, which is in Hollywood, Florida. That's right, guys. Palm trees, panels, and the biggest mind in blockchain and cryptocurrency is all in one place. So there will be multi-stage panels, NFT galleries, DeFi showcases, hand-on tech demos, metaverse experiences, even outdoor VIP cabanas, and quite a lot more. And the Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock, guys, is one of the most iconic venues in the country. So look, guys, if you're in the Web3 space, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, or even artificial intelligence space, or just want to do some serious networking, this is the place that you got to be. And to all of you Blockchain DXB listeners, guys, we have something really interesting for you, because you can get a 25% off the tickets. So just use the code DXB25, and the link to the event as well as the code is in the show notes below. And as an official media partner, I'll be doing exclusive live coverage, interviews, behind the scenes access, and I will be spotlighting some of the most exciting projects shaping the future of decentralized finance tech. So if you're at the venue, guys, definitely come and say hi. Maybe we can catch up for a coffee as well. So listen, guys, the code is DXB25, and by using this code you will be eligible for a 25% discount. And the event is taking place between the 5th and 6th of November 2025 at the iconic Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock, that is in Hollywood, Florida. And in the show notes below, guys, there's all contact details for Blockchain Futuristic Conference Florida 2025, as well as Eat Women. And look, guys, this is the future of blockchain technology brought into life. So don't just read about it. Be there and head to the website that is futuristconference.com and go ahead and use the code DXB25. So see you at the event. Next, Advanced Media. Advanced Media, guys, is the largest distributor of professional video, photo, broadcast and cinematic equipment and accessories in the Middle East and MENA region. With over 2 decades of experience, Advanced Media is now the largest distributor in the Middle East, representing more than 100 recognizable brands, including brands such as Zeiss, DJI, Hasselblad, Red and Rode. As a matter of fact, guys, the very mic that I'm recording is being sponsored by Advanced Media as well, and Advanced Media has showrooms in Saudi Arabia and services as well. Looks like they're definitely taking the Middle East by storm. And here's the beautiful thing, guys, they're taking corporate social responsibility very seriously, and they're focusing on 3 P's, that is people, planet and prosperity. Now listen, guys, if you do want to find out more information regarding the statement of corporate social responsibility, check out the website that is www.amt.tv. And here's the beautiful thing, guys, they also want to be a leader and set an example and reputation as a pioneer and member of the community. And in doing so, guys, they also have an AMT scholarship with SAE Institute in Dubai, UAE. So definitely check it out. And also, guys, Advanced Media is committed to persistently developing, organizing and hosting training workshops, seminars and community events that educate, inform and familiarize consumers with new equipment and the latest technological advances. So listen, guys, do one thing. If you do want to support this channel, go to the website that is www.amt.tv and follow the social media channels as well. All of the details are in the show notes below. Next, Startup OI is global one-tech platform for tech. It offers global high-paying tech jobs with flexibility in working time and location, global free tech events, and tech networks to connect with global like-minded engineers. A brilliant platform to listen to the tech experts in Metaverse and to grab their insights. Now listen, all you have to do is download the app Startup OI. If you're using an Android version, go to Google Store and App Store for iOS devices. Alternatively, you can also click on the show notes below to download Startup OI. Next, guys, listen, if you're into fitness, if you're into adventure, if you want to do something wild but still want to keep your health in check, there is a new podcast in town, a podcast focusing on obstacle course race in the Middle East. The podcast is called the Race Pace Podcast. So check out the Race Pace Podcast across all leading platforms. And the Race Pace Podcast is a peer-to-peer community-driven podcast where they talk all about obstacle course race in the Middle East, from Sandstorm to Spartan Race, from Tough Mudder to Desert Warrior Challenge, and also the Government Gov Games, and quite a lot more. The podcast has interviews with athletes locally and internationally to get inside scoop on how athletes prepare for obstacle course race. In the podcast, they also talk about interesting stories on why they are motivated to do obstacle course race. And that's not all. They also plan to release 7 NFTs. And these NFTs are no ordinary. These NFTs will represent every emirate in the UAE. And listen, guys, these NFTs are going to be absolutely massive. So do one thing, go to Spotify, go to iTunes, go to any leading podcasting platform, check out the Race Pace Podcast across all leading platforms. And finally, guys, not your keys, not your crypto. If you have dabbled with cryptocurrencies and now are seriously getting to protect your cryptocurrencies, there is no better way to protect it by using a hardware wallet. And this is where Ledger Wallet kicks in. And Ledger Wallets are hardware cryptocurrency wallets made by Ledger, a company headquartered in Paris, France. And Ledger's hardware wallets are multi-currency wallets that are used to store private keys for cryptocurrencies offline. And Ledger offers 2 hardware wallets, the Ledger Nano and Ledger Nano X wallets. They are world-class experts with extensive crypto security backgrounds. They continuously look for vulnerabilities in Ledger products in a constant effort to improve the level of security. Now, in today's world, securing these digital assets is a critical challenge, and this is where Ledger kicks in. So click the link below to buy your hardware wallet and support this podcast. It is a brilliant way to support this podcast. So what are you waiting for? The link is in the show notes below. Now, guys, since you're taking care of that, let's kickstart by looking at the global cryptocurrency market. Now, surprisingly, guys, the market sentiment is pretty much the same, and currently it is at neutral, but the number has drastically fallen down. Yesterday it was at 42, isn't it? Today it has actually gone down to 38. But here's the thing, guys. I very strongly feel this is just pure manipulation. Cause since the last 24 hours, guys, the ETF is in inflows. And we do have clear indication that Federal Chair Jerome Powell most likely will be reducing the interest rate, isn't it? So look, as during times such as this, a lot of notorious traders, hedge funds as well as multimillionaires and billionaires, they know what the eventual outcome to this is. And they want to aggressively manipulate the market, isn't it? And along with that, guys, just 2 days from now, the 31st of this month, President Donald Trump will be meeting the President of China. And there are some rumors circulating that they will be negotiating tariffs. So it looks like October is most likely going to be heading towards an October end. And a lot of notorious traders and whales, they want to go and manipulate the market. So look, guys, it is so important that you go and understand plethora of these things. Because since the last 24 hours, guys, if you look at ETF inflows, the numbers are definitely looking promising. And the ETF, guys, is in inflows. As a matter of fact, the inflows in ETFs is a staggering amount of $312.4 million. With Bitcoin ETF inflows at $142 million. And surprisingly, guys, with Ethereum ETF inflows is massive, and it is accounting to $169.6 million. So based on this matrix, guys, along with the possibility of Federal Reserve Board going ahead and reducing the interest rate, there is a very high possibility that the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies would be pumping up, isn't it? And I cannot stress this enough, guys. The key matrix they should be looking at is the 24-hour trading volume, and then compared with the volume of stable coins. And let's say, guys, if the volume of the USDT alone is around the $180 to $120 billion mark, we can make a calculative assumption that the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies will be bumping up. And on the 31st of this month, guys, hopefully there's some positive news regarding tariffs. Now that thing being said, guys, if you look at the global cryptocurrency market right now, today it is at $3.89 trillion. And since the last 24 hours, it has marginally picked up pace by 1.30%. And here's the thing, guys, if you look at the total cryptocurrency market volume since the last 24 hours, today it is at $172 billion. Now let's say, guys, if Federal Chair Jerome Powell does decide to go and reduce the interest rate by 25 basis points, I'm definitely anticipating the cryptocurrency market to shoot past the $200 billion mark. But look, guys, right now we also have a Republican governor as part of the Federal Reserve Board committee. And he was recently nominated by President Donald Trump. And he's aggressively pushing for 50 basis points, isn't it? And could it be possible that Federal Reserve Board reduces the interest rate by 50 basis points? If that thing happens, guys, I'm definitely anticipating the cryptocurrency market volume to cross the $250 billion mark, maybe even the $300 billion mark. And if that thing happens, guys, there is a very high possibility that the price of Bitcoin will reach a new all-time high, isn't it? But here's the thing, guys, whatever I'm saying is definitely not financial advice. Make sure you go and do your own research. Now right now the total cryptocurrency market volume is $172 billion, but the volume of decentralized exchanges isn't looking that great. It is only at $17.64 billion, and the total fees connected for these transactions was $17.64 billion, is accumulating to $92.43 million. And the total value logged right now is about the $150 billion mark. Today it is at $152.99 billion. Now the decentralized exchange dominance today is at 47.34%. But here's the thing, guys, the digital asset treasury inflow since the last 24 hours has pumped up by almost 20 to 30%. Today it is at $5.36 billion. Now let's quickly run to the 24-hour volume of decentralized exchanges. Yesterday, guys, PancakeSwap was at number 1, isn't it? But looks like today Uniswap has taken the number 1 spot once again. And the 24-hour volume of Uniswap is almost double of that of PancakeSwap. And the volume of Uniswap is at $4.30 billion. PancakeSwap, guys, is at $2.20 billion. Meteor is at number 3rd with $1.43 billion. Radium, guys, is at number 4th. And its 24-hour volume is $1.10 billion. Humidify is at number 5th, but its volume is also about the $1 billion mark at $1.09 billion. Now on very rare occasions, guys, you see the volume of all the top 5 decentralized exchange about the $1 billion mark. And since the last 24 hours, that is exactly what has happened. Now if you look at the volume of stable coins, guys, Tether USDT with no surprises leading the pack with $130.15 billion. Circle USDC is at number 2nd, and its 24-hour volume is $17.37 billion. FDUSD, guys, is at number 3rd with $6.36 billion. Now let's quickly run through the dominance, 24-hour trading volume and market cap of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now Ethereum's dominance, guys, is at 12.40%, whereas Bitcoin's dominance looks like it has picked up pace, and today it is at 58%. So it looks like since the last 24 hours, guys, people are dumping a lot of the Bitcoin or converting it into stable coins, isn't it? Because the prices of Bitcoin has marginally fallen down since the last 24 hours. Now, if you look at the 24-hour trading volume of Bitcoin, guys, right now it is at $64.39 billion, and Ethereum's 24-hour trading volume is $39.68 billion. The market cap, guys, of Bitcoin is at $2.25 trillion. And here's the thing, guys, the market cap of Ethereum, despite ETF inflows, today has fallen down well below the $500 billion mark. It is right now at $481 billion. Now, based on the global cryptocurrency snapshot, guys, you can clearly make an assessment that a lot of notorious traders in whales, they are heavily manipulating the market, isn't it? Because they want to go and dump down the prices, guys. And I wouldn't be surprised a lot of traders, guys, they would intentionally be going short for a relatively short time, because there is a 90% chance Federal Chair Jerome Powell most likely will be reducing the interest rate. And if that thing happens, it actually means that people can take out more loans. And when that thing happens, guys, a lot of these funds will actually be used to go and buy a lot of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, isn't it? That is what my honest opinion is. Let me know, guys, if you agree to or disagree to my assessment. And every day, guys, in the Blockchain DXB podcast, I tend to look at one new matrix, isn't it? And every once in a week, guys, I tend to share the top real-world asset protocol tokens by market capitalization. And it is absolutely no surprise that Chainlink is leading the pack, and its market cap is at $12.44 billion. Stellar, guys, is at number 2nd with $10.20 billion. Avalanche currently is at number 3rd with $8.31 billion. And Hedera, guys, is at number 4th with a market cap of $8.26 billion. Ondo is at number 5th, but its market cap is almost 1/4 of that of Hedera, and its market cap is only at $2.30 billion. Now look, as earlier this year, Mantra used to be in the top 5, isn't it? But because of a lot of heavy dumping by the founders, looks like it is no longer the top 5. Now let's quickly run to the king of all kings, that is Bitcoin. And the price of Bitcoin right now, guys, is $113,038. And since the last 24 hours, it is marginally down by 0.16%. But since the last 7 days, guys, it is still looking up by 4.16%. Ethereum, guys, looks like it has taken a massive hit. And right now, the price of Ethereum is well below the $4,000 mark. It is at $3,985. And since the last 24 hours, it is down by 3.26%. And since the last 7 days, guys, Ethereum is looking up by 2.82%. Ripple or XRP right now, it is at number 3rd. But since the last 24 hours, it is down by 1.04%. And the price of Ripple or XRP is at $2.60. And since the last 7 days, guys, Ripple is up by 7.63%. Now look, guys, on the 24th of this month, we had the CPI related information, isn't it? Which was actually scheduled to be released, I believe, on the 11th of this month. But because the Democrats decided to go and shut down the government, guys, the CPI data or the Consumer Price Index was delayed. And the reason why it is important to have this data is because, based on this data as well as other data, guys, Federal Chair Jerome Powell at the FOMC meeting will make a decision whether to reduce the interest rate, increase the interest rate, or keep it unchanged. Now, based on my assessment, guys, there is a very high possibility he'll go ahead and reduce the interest rate. And if that thing happens, guys, as I mentioned earlier, it becomes easier to go ahead and take out more loans. And at a macro level, guys, people can go ahead and start new businesses as well as maybe even go ahead and expand the operations. And if that thing happens, the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies will definitely bump up. But let's say, guys, if Federal Chair Jerome Powell does decide to go ahead and keep the interest rate the same, even in that case, guys, I do anticipate the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies to bump up. But let's say, guys, for some wild circumstances, if Federal Chair Jerome Powell decides to go ahead and increase the interest rate, then I do believe that the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies will actually fall down. And the final quarter of this year may not necessarily look great for the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Now look, guys, I cannot stress this enough. Federal Chair Jerome Powell does actually go live via YouTube, and he does give us reasoning as to why he has decided to make changes regarding the interest rate. And in the month of August, guys, at the Jackson Hole speech, he clearly hinted towards reducing the interest rate by another 3 times. So based on my understanding, guys, there is a very high possibility he might go ahead and reduce the interest rate. And here's the thing, guys, immediately after the FOMC announcement, a lot of the people from mainstream media, they go ahead and ask questions regarding tariffs. Now, at the last FOMC meeting, guys, he clearly said that tariffs have not increased the inflation as such. As a matter of fact, guys, what he said is, when it comes to tariffs, consumers do not pay the actual prices. Rather, it is a third party that pays the prices. Now, the third party is most likely the wholesalers, isn't it? And here's the thing, guys. When you talk about tariffs implemented by President Donald Trump, there has been a record income of $146 billion this year. And this is 3 times more than the previous year. So look, guys, it's really important to understand so far as tariffs is concerned. It is helping government funds for economic growth, and a lot of so-called experts in the finance world, guys, they were saying that tariffs will be increasing the inflation. That did not happen, isn't it? And here's the thing, guys. If you're active on social media, no one is talking about tariffs, because President Donald Trump was 100% right regarding it, isn't it? So here's the thing, guys, what I'd really urge you to do is, Federal Chair Jerome Powell will actually go live via YouTube, and after that there's going to be question and answer session. But here's the thing, guys, mainstream media is suffering from TDS. They put out a completely different narrative, and whether we like it or not, guys, it is that narrative that drives the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Now historically, guys, what I tend to do is, I tend to look at the prices 3 to 4 hours before the FOMC announcement, while the FOMC announcement is made, and 3 to 4 hours after the FOMC announcement. And I hate saying this, guys, the outcome of the FOMC announcement most likely does not make much of an impact. It is the narrative mainstream media goes with that drives the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. So we need to understand a lot of this information, isn't it? But what I'll do, guys, in the episode that I'll release tomorrow, I'll definitely go and touch base on the FOMC announcement. And as I mentioned earlier, guys, on the 31st of this month, President Donald Trump along with President of China, they will be having massive tariff talks that could actually smash the 500 trade barriers. And I do feel, guys, the outcome of that news will definitely boost the price of Bitcoin to completely new heights, isn't it? Or could it be possible it will completely crash the cryptocurrency? Let's wait and see, guys. But based on the information that I have received, guys, looks like there's positive momentum building regarding tariff negotiations. And Scott Bessent, guys, is the person to follow regarding tariffs. Now let's go ahead and discuss another interesting move by President Donald Trump's company. And they have decided to partner with Crypto.com. And the Trump Media Technology Group, guys, has become the world's first social media platform that will be offering prediction markets via exclusive partnership with Crypto.com. And with built-in prediction markets, guys, users will be able to trade on outcomes of political, economical as well as sports events, and they can do it directly within the app. So look, at this particular integration lets the users connect with Truth Gems into Crypto.com's cryptocurrency, that is Chronos, and they can use it to buy prediction contracts. Now the beta testing for this will be launching pretty soon, and they also have aggressive plans to have a global rollout. And look, at this particular move expands from media's digital finance efforts and follows its upcoming merger with Yorkville Acquisition Corp to focus on a digital asset company by Crypto.com's token, that is Chronos, and the ticker symbol for that is CRO, guys. Now I'm pretty much sure, guys, because of this news, the token of Chronos would have definitely pumped up, isn't it? Really interesting development, I guess. Now let's go and talk about another interesting development all the way from Japan, guys. And as I mentioned earlier, guys, President Donald Trump is on his way to go and meet the Prime Minister of Japan. And I'm pretty much sure he'll definitely be excited regarding this news regarding stablecoin. And the news causes that the Japanese fintech company, that is JPYC.Inc., they have launched the country's first yen-backed stablecoin. And here's the thing, guys, it will be fully backed by bank deposits and bond with a 1-to-1 yen peg. And here's the thing, guys, the firm has also introduced a new regulated platform, and the platform is called as JPYCEX, and this platform is used for issuing and redeeming tokens. And the fintech firm, that is JPYC, guys, they're aiming for a 10 trillion yen issuance in the next 3 years. So if you do want more information regarding this, guys, the link to that is in the show notes below. Now let me go ahead and highlight 3 interesting information regarding this yen-backed stablecoin. And firstly, guys, there is absolutely no limit on the amount of JPYC you can hold in your wallet. And there is also no limit on the amount you can send or pay between users. But here's the thing, guys, they do have a limit on the number of transactions, but the number of transactions get reset every 24 hours. Now according to me, guys, I don't like the idea of having restrictions in the number of transactions, because when you talk about stable coins, imagine if you want to go ahead and use this funds to go ahead and tip creators, then you want a lot of back-to-back transactions, isn't it? But maybe they have done some research and they might have some really strong reasoning to go ahead and put restrictions on the number of transactions, isn't it? But nonetheless, guys, really interesting news by the fintech firm, that is JPYC. Now let's go ahead and talk about an interesting news regarding Solana ETF, guys. And Bitwise's Solana staking ETF, the ticker symbol for which is BSOL, has successfully launched, and more importantly, guys, they have got a staggering inflows of $223 million. And according to me, guys, this definitely signals strong institutional demand, isn't it? And here's the thing, guys, the fund offers exposure to Solana or SOL, as well as a 7% staking yield, marking it the first US Solana ETF. So really interesting development, isn't it? And Eric Balkanis, guys, who's a senior ETF analyst at Bloomberg, did actually post some really interesting information via Twitter or X. and he's constantly posting lifetime information regarding the Solana ETF. And he did actually post earlier today, guys, that $56 million in BSOL, that is Solana staking ETF, has been transacted, and also that Bitwarden intends to stake 100% of the Solana or SOL that is actually held in Bitwarden's Solana staking ETF. But he also raised this massive question, guys. What would happen if there is a significant ETF redemption request, and if there is not enough Solana SOL available to meet those redemption requests because it is still waiting to be unstake? Really important question, isn't it? So let's see, guys, how this market will be reacting to this particular news. But here's the thing, guys, if you look at the prices of Solana or SOL, it is still actually down by roughly around 3% since the last 24 hours. Now look, guys, I cannot stress this enough. This is only because of pure manipulation, isn't it? And I'm pretty much sure, guys, the moment the FOMC announcement is made, and if you do get any positive news regarding trade deals, the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies will definitely be pumping up. But look, guys, I cannot stress this enough. Whatever I'm saying is definitely not financial advice. Make sure you go and do your own research. So these were some macro level news, guys, on the Bitcoin, blockchain and cryptocurrency world. Now let's go and look at two news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. And both the news, guys, are connected to artificial intelligence. The first one, guys, is from the Emirate of Dubai. In Dubai's Emirati Media Forum, guys, they explore the future of creativity, identity and artificial intelligence. So let me go ahead and give out more information regarding this, because the 10th Emirati Media Forum, guys, was actually held in Dubai, and it brought together US top media innovators to go ahead and explore how technology, storytelling and national identity will shape the next era of country's media landscape. Now this event, guys, was held under the patronage of Sheikh Hamad bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the second deputy ruler of Dubai and chairman of the Dubai Media Council, and it centered on themes of innovation and preserving national identity. And the discussion, guys, highlighted Dubai's legacy as a city built on ideas, dreams as well as holding imagination. And Sheikh Hamad noted, guys, that Dubai started as a vision, a dream imagined by a visionary leader, and he expanded on this by saying that the Museum of Future began as a thought, and now it is our task to turn such ideas into drivers of identity and creativity. And also, he, guys, emphasized the rising influence of digital media and cinema in shaping public thought, and he's called for a new wave of Emirati storytellers to redefine the region's cultural narrative. And a key Arabic directive, guys, from the forum urged prioritizing traders' perspective, and that was textiles that focus on trader first. And the FE market, guys, also unveiled an air trading bot that is actually tailored for beginners, and they are claiming it actually grew $1,000 to $50,000 in just a matter of 30 days. And Moneyfax promoted eToro Club, which is essentially a platform to elevate lifestyles through accessible financial tools. And eToro's representatives, guys, did actually stress the thin line between success and failures, noting tools like ChatGPT requires balancing innovation with authenticity to shape the future. And Kalfan Balul, guys, who is the CEO of Dubai Future Foundation, has called for viewing artificial intelligence as everyday companion and not just a distant threat, and he's urging first understanding its daily impact. And he also observed by stating, "We interact with artificial intelligence daily, often forgetting it's non-human," and noted how virtual reality and artificial intelligence has merged digital and real-world social media experiences. But at the same time, guys, he also warned algorithmically generated online personas that appear entirely human, isn't it? And how they are now shaping public opinion. And he's urging media professionals to adapt to this new reality. And he also underscored the US competitive edge lies in continuous learning and knowledge investment. And he also stated that educational growth is our greatest asset to stay ahead. And the CEO of Dubai's Tourism and Commerce Marketing Group, that is Azam Kasim, says that media's innovation must pair with tech and emotional connection, aligning with Sheikh Latifah's views of engaging hearts and not just minds. And Azam Kazim also emphasized shifting public sentiment towards Dubai and United Arab Emirates to be extremely critical as changing perceptions, and he's advocating for empathy-driven storytelling that blends tech and global appeal. And during the media legislation session, guys, Nihal Badri discussed balancing creativity, regulation and cultural preservation, but at the same time warning unregulated acts could actually erode national identity. And Hamdan bin Karam, guys, praised the UAE's rapid progress, but at the same time, guys, he also called for deliberate, forward-thinking development that does actually keep pace with global changes. And the forum, guys, concluded by reaffirming Dubai's status as a global hub for innovation, creativity as well as dialogues. And that is an area where media inspires as much as it informs, isn't it? Now look, guys, I cannot stress this enough. Dubai as a city right now is probably one of the safest places, and probably the most forward-thinking place in the entire world, isn't it? And I'm talking about this in the world of artificial intelligence, Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and even fitness for that matter. Cause from the 1st of this month, guys, Dubai Fitness Challenge kicks in, and the entire city turns into a gym. And me, guys, I do have another podcast called as the Race Space Podcast that focuses everything regarding fitness. So what I'd really urge you to do is, guys, go to the website that is DubaiFitnessChallenge.com and check out the plethora of events that is scheduled to take place in Dubai. And the Dubai Fitness Challenge, guys, takes place between the 1st and 30th of November 2025. Now, guys, let's go and discuss second news. And this is a massive news, guys, all the way from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And Aramco has decided to acquire minority stake in PFC, a company that is humane. Now, these are two massive giant companies all over the world, isn't it? And the news essentially, guys, is Aramco plans to acquire a significant minority stake in Humane's AI company. Now, this agreement currently is non-binding, guys, but it's important to note that PIF, that is Public Investment Fund, will still remain the majority owner of Humane. And the deal, guys, aims to unite Saudi Arabia's leading AI assets under one entity. And the goal is to accelerate Saudi Arabia's national digital transformation. And this partnership, guys, will help Saudi Arabia as a global AI hub. And both Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund and Aramco, guys, will contribute to AI assets, expertise as well as talent. Now, the move, according to me, supports alignment of national AI strategies and capabilities, isn't it? And I very strongly feel it is expected to fast-track Humane's growth and scalability. And I do feel that this collaboration will seek unify national AI infrastructure as well. And Saudi Arabia aims to expand its global presence in AI innovation. And Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund Deputy Governor, that is Aziz Al Umaid, guys, has emphasized AI talent and IP development. And he said the partnership will align with future investment opportunities, and the deal enhances Saudi Arabia's competitiveness in global AI markets. And Aramco CEO, that is Amin Aj Nasir, guys, has highlighted AI's role in industrial application. And this investment, guys, strengthens Aramco's digital transformation strategy. And artificial intelligence, is needless to say, will help Aramco improve efficiency and reduce emission as well as in it. So this partnership, guys, definitely symbolizes Saudi Arabia's commitment to leading the global AI revolution. Really positive development. So these were some macro level newscasts on the Bitcoin, blockchain, cryptocurrency and artificial intelligence world from Blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating and share the word across. Now for the next few minutes is going to be an Ask Me Anything series, where you listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi and Metaverse. So let's kick start with the Ask Me Anything series. Hey everyone, it's Josh from Blockchain DXB. You're listening to the Ask Me Anything series, where your listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi and Metaverse. I have a question by Cindy who asks, do you think the Bitcoin Solana ETF will drive more institutional crypto adoption in the United States of America? This, to be honest, is definitely an interesting question, and the answer to this is yes, Cindy. I do feel that the launch of Bitcoin Solana ETF in US will actually play a big role in thriving more institutional adoption, because it does give large investors like hedge funds, family offices and pension funds a regulated as well as a safe and easy way to invest in Solana, isn't it? And more importantly, now they can also earn staking rewards without actually holding the tokens directly. And according to me, Cindy, for a very long time, many institutions did actually stay on the sidelines, isn't it? And that was because under the Biden administration, there was a lot of regulatory uncertainty, isn't it? But right now, under the Trump administration, things are definitely looking promising. And there is no more worries regarding custody fees and compliance concerns as such. So with the SEC now clarifying that some proof-of-stake activities aren't considered securities, a lot of institutional investors now they have regulatory clarity. And I do feel products like BSOL, that is Bitwise's Solana staking ETF, are now much more appealing and lower risk. And here's the thing, there's over $223 million in inflows in just a matter of first day. So there's already some serious interest in this space, isn't it? And if the ETF does actually do well, it could actually encourage similar staking ETFs on other networks like Ethereum. And that will definitely bring more credibility and capital in the crypto market, isn't it? So look, in simple terms, Cindy, I really feel that Bitwise's Solana staking ETF, simple as well as official for big investors. And over time, I do feel this could actually open the doors for more institutions to explore cryptocurrencies, which could also benefit smaller investors as the market grows stronger, isn't it? So definitely positive news, I think. And definitely an interesting question. And that's about all, guys, from the Ask Me Anything series on Blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating, and share the word across. Remember, Monday to Thursdays, we have Blockchain DXB podcast, where we cover top news and information. We also look at the latest technological development. We talk about different partnerships. We talk about geopolitical news. Because under the Trump administration, things are definitely looking positive and promising, isn't it? And we also talk about different macro level partnership. And then, guys, we look at two news from Dubai, UAE, and the Middle East. We look at the latest technological development. We talk about Bitcoin cryptocurrencies as well as artificial intelligence development in the Middle East region. And what you're listening to right now is the Ask Me Anything series, where your listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. So thanks so much for listening, guys, and have a nice one. Bye-bye.